It's time for another monthly update. 2 months after the last one. Hello, it's Icy. I am back with an update. I don't know if we're just going to go to 2 monthly updates at this stage, or I'm going to try for monthly again, but this is my update for April-May for 2021. So, to catch up with the last 2 months, we did manage to go away on holidays to visit my parents and Mr. Icys' parents. There was a COVID outbreak around where my parents live, and also in Queensland where Mr. Icys' parents live, a couple of days before we went, and it was like, oh my goodness, are we actually going to have to cancel this again? Fantastic. But in the end, we were able to go. It was not a fun time. Staying with my parents is truly not... So we stayed with them for, it was like three nights, something like that. It's like a 10-hour drive to get all the way up there, so 10 hours to my parents, stay there for 3 or 4 days, then, because this was a while ago now. Then drove another 3 hours up to stay near Mr. Icys' parents. His mum is a lovely person. His dad, very, very ill. And also Mr. Icys' sister and brother-in-law live up there as well, and their family, and so we always get to catch up with them, which is lovely. Then back again, another day with my parents, and then back home again afterwards. So then Mr. Icy had to fly back up again just a couple of weeks after that, because yes, his dad basically was dying. So Mr. Icys' dad died. He was very unwell and had been for a long time, with a bunch of serious stuff going on. He died younger than he would have otherwise, but still lived for like 30 years longer than anybody expected, kind of thing as well. So it's both sad and good. I mean, good that he lived so long and got to see his grandchildren grow up, basically, almost, you know, become people. Sad also, though, that he died before his time, or what his time should have been. So we all flew up just for the day, basically, for the funeral, and that was a very long day, but it was like a day that was a good closure for Mr. Icys' mum as well. So yeah, that was quite a lot of stuff going on, a lot of personal stuff going on in there. So while we were away there, all of the Blackwood content got released to the media and invite server only, which I got to participate on, which was lovely. So I got to do a bunch of research and release a bunch of videos and do a whole heap of things with that, which was really good. And then the whole thing came out to PTS sort of by the time we got back again. So yeah, I had taken a laptop and did a bunch of kind of, you know, like stream work basically while I was away, which was helpful. So PTS on Elder Scrolls Online specifically, now we're up to the point where that actually comes out from when I'm recording this, which is actually a couple of days tomorrow. But this video will go up a few days after it's actually come out, so it's very confusing. Yeah, so it's been quite a busy time for the whole Elder Scrolls Online. I released a whole bunch of videos which did very well. Thank you to everybody who's watched them. I really appreciate it. They did really well. And also I have been maintaining since, I don't know, like October, November, something last year, keeping that regular schedule going, which has meant basically that there's been a lot of new people subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. Welcome. It's lovely to have you here. So I will keep that going, basically. I'm also going to kind of pivot as well to making a bunch of small short videos as well that address like individual aspects of the game as well. So there's been a couple, if you look back, how to ride really fast for new players, you know, that kind of short snippets, short snippet videos is my plan to release a bunch of those as well. They don't all have to be 20-minute talking epics. So Mass Effect Legendary Edition has now come out. Been out for a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm not even sure now. It looks beautiful. I have finished Mass Effect 1. I'm now well into, well, actually really partway through Mass Effect 2. Interestingly, I think Mass Effect 1 was more enjoyable than Mass Effect 2 is right now. It's quite odd, interesting. I'm probably not going to do a Let's Play here on YouTube. It's odd, the flow of the game, I don't think it's actually going to lend itself to an actual Let's Play. It's odd. It's odd. There's too much kind of passive farming-y type stuff in both games. I haven't got to the third one yet, but from memory there's quite a lot of that as well that I don't think will necessarily work particularly well. So if you'd like to catch those, please do go check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/IcyYIC, where I've got, basically I'm playing all of the main quest, companion quests, like all the main stuff is actually sort of online, so to speak, over there. So do go and check that out if you're interested. And subscribe while you're there. Well, follow while you're there. That'd be wonderful. I got to do my first brand deal. So it was a contra deal where basically I was sent this fantastic mouse and asked to basically do a whole bunch of socials, which I did, and I get to keep the mouse, but it's like, oh, this step. And it's also a lovely Logitech mouse and exactly the kind that I use and love. So that is actually really cool. And there may be some other exciting things along those lines as well coming up, hopefully. I have learned with these kind of things, there's never set yourself a time frame because it changes minute to minute usually about if something is going to go ahead with any of those sorts of things, like whether it's an ESO type thing or anything like that. No idea what's going on there. So what else has been happening with that? Oh, just one last streaming type thing. Come watch me over on twitch.tv/IcyYIC. Link below in the description. This weekend for the Blackwood launch, there will be Twitch drops there, as well as a bunch of other stuff, and I will be streaming quite a lot, and I'd love to see you. So then, organization. This is the other big aspect of Icys' year of organization, and it's going pretty good, actually. Icys' year of organization is progressing quite well. I have still been using every day the Microsoft To Do app. It's been working really, really well for me. As I mentioned last time, it's a free app. You can download it from the Microsoft Store onto Android, and I'm also assuming iPhone, iDevices. If you log in with your Microsoft account. If you log into a Windows computer, you probably already have a Microsoft account. You can create one if it's for free. It's free, and that will allow you to sync between devices. I found it works better for me if I try to either limit the amount of things I give myself to do in a day to like 3, and if I get through them then to add more, rather than to put a whole bunch of stuff in and then feel bad if I don't achieve it, or the other thing is to basically not feel guilty if I don't achieve it. So but it's keeping me on top of the things, and I'm starting to use it in a slightly more expanded way, where, for example, Mr. Icy's mum is going to come and stay with us for a week or two in a while, and we really should do a proper clean of the house. So I've created a series of little to-dos for like different areas that need tidying up, like small contained areas for a small contained job, and then I'm going to add those to particular days, and then you tick it off when you've done that little job. You know, for example, this bookshelf beside me, that kind of small job, and when that's cleaned, tick it off. So I think that will work quite well. The to-dos have been to-doing, which is really, really good. It feels great. It feels really good. It's really helping me stay on top of things, which is excellent. So I think that probably covers the 2 monthly update. I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff that's happened in there, but you know, it's hard to stay on top of those things. I'm trying to do more things on TikTok. There will be a link in the description if you want to check that out. Also, if you have anything I should follow on TikTok, let me know, because I've no idea. I don't know. Like, a bunch of interesting stuff, but I can follow you on TikTok. But yeah, that's about it, I think. Thank you very much for watching. It was lovely to talk to you again. Yeah, I've already asked you to follow me over on Twitch. If you could do that, that'd be great. Check the socials. Links below. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye.